So the nano aquarium is obviously planted out with plants of all sorts of descriptions. But what I wanted to do here was just to show what is in here. So I started off with the Aponogetum here. This has actually grown quite large over the last 2 months or so. I thought it would be more dense than that, but it's probably still coming to fruition. That's a new leaf there that you can see. So it keeps adding leaves, it keeps growing bigger and bigger. You can see this, some of these leaves are quite long and tall now, so hopefully that continues to just get a little bit more bushy. With the Aponogetum, that was one of the first plants I got, is the pink baby tears. Now these guys did suffer quite a bit of dieback at the start, and then I had snails in here which was eating them, so I had to take the snails out and give them away to someone else. And they're doing very well right now, but saying that, they should do, because they are right under this light here. So quite happy with them. Then I had quite a lot of these plants. I don't know what they are because unfortunately I didn't get the receipt from the shop where I bought them. At the shop they told me that these guys would spread quite quickly and that they would spread out and kind of be a ground cover. That has not been my experience. Out of all of it that I've bought, I've got these two left, and they are not the happiest by any means. After that, I needed to get some moss. So I purchased these spiky moss. I must say, they do go a long way. A little can of, or not can, but container of moss. And in one of the other videos that I made, I said that I drilled some holes in the lava rock that goes straight through, and I just stuffed these spiky moss in there with my tweezers, and they are pretty happy. I've got spiky moss all over the shop here. Bob needs to do a bit of cleaning. This little plant here that's on the piece of wood, the driftwood, that is not happy. Unfortunately, when I bought it on day one, I turned my back and my Labrador decided to chew some of it, so I'm hoping it recovers over time. It was quite expensive too. That is probably the one regret that I have here. But hopefully over time it would become a nice centerpiece of a very happy plant. The Pelia moss is just another thing that I bought. I thought, with the success of the spiky moss, I'll get some Pelia moss. And what I've found now is that the coolie loaches love eating it. So they're slowly devouring the Pelia moss that I stuffed around coolie loach rock there. And also the shrimps. I've got tiny cherry shrimps in here, and they've been snipping at it all along. And then the most recent thing, and this is kind of, the jury is still out, is these spiky plants here. I bought them, they were quite tall, maybe 5 centimeters, 7 centimeters or so. And unfortunately their tops have slowly and gradually started to come loose and a lot of dieback on it. I don't know what the reason is for it, and maybe they're just getting established. But the good news is that even as a dieback happens at the top, at the bottom there are new growth coming out. So I'm expecting the dieback to cease at some point and the bottom growth to start coming up. I do like them, because as you can see here, it's quite a dense forest and everything loves going in there. So hopefully they establish themselves over time, and then that would be a great success. And that, in a nutshell, is all the plants that I have at the moment in my aquarium. Like I say, dieback has been an issue when the plants are newly established. I'm just kind of sticking it out. Yeah, when I get them, the big baby tears, they recovered quite quickly. And then most recently I had this plant, which is, I'll try and get as close up here. It's just a plant that can grow in water itself. I don't know what its name is. I should do. It's like a common house plant. And I was about to throw it out, and then I thought, oh, I'll put it in an aquarium. So I cleaned off all the soil from the roots there, put it in, and guess what? It's making a new leaf or two. So that seems to be growing quite well. The grating that you can see there, that is what I had to manufacture after two of my inhabitants decided to jump out, and unfortunately I didn't get to them in time. One of them was a Siamese algae eater, and another one was a coolie loach, so there must have been some kind of frenzy going on in the tank at that point. But yeah, there we go. Thank you for watching the video, and put your comments below. Bye.